So this is the vampire's lair. It's horrible.
The book says if we go further, we'll reach the blood pool. And the treasure vault of the Vampire King is right behind it. We'll be the richest in all of Ma Jialai.
It's that easy?
Don't worry, just follow me. They're fighting for the next Vampire King.
We have to lure them away if we want to get to the other side.
John, you said you'd do anything for me, right?
Of course, babe. What's the matter?
It's time to prove it.
Ah! Why?
Baby, from now on, Ma Jialai will have a new billionaire. Too bad it's not you.
Rachel! Rachel!
The new king is born. Filled by rage, my lord, you will no longer fear sunlight. We shall always follow your lead. Count down.
Rachel, the pain you've made me endure, I'll make you repay tenfold. Who's there?
Hurry! No! Grandpa! Right! Your meds! Oh my god, where are they?
Don't bother. You'll be joining him soon enough.
How much did they promise you? I can pay you 10 times more.
Well, Miss Bernice, that would tarnish our organization's reputation.
Ah!
Who are you? How can you catch bullets?
You don't deserve to know my name.
You're a demon!
Grandpa, hold on!
He's having a heart attack.
To the hospital, quick! Where's the nearest one? Are you a wizard? Grandpa, thank God you're okay.
Thank you for saving my life, sir. May I know your name? John. Mr. John, please come to our place so I can thank you properly. There are more of them.
Master, Miss, are you okay? Sorry we're late.
When things go wrong, none of you are reliable. You're all useless. If Mr. John hadn't stepped in, we'd be dead by now.
Thank you, Mr. John.
It's close to where Kevin lives. Maybe I should pay him a visit. Since you're safe now, I'll take my leave. Mr. John.
Who is he really?
No matter who he is, he can surely help us, the Ross family. Bernice, you must get to know him.
Old man, hand over the money or you're dead.
Ah! Why are you doing this to me?
Because you're John's friend. That's the original sin.
John? You know John?
You're talking too much. Take the valuables and smash everything else. Got it?
Stop it right there.
Oh my god. John, I can't believe that you're actually alive.
John! Weren't you supposed to be dead?
Who told you I was dead?
It was Rachel. Cut the crap. Guys, beat him up.
Where's Rachel? In the year that you disappeared, Rachel became a billionaire in Ma Jialai, and tonight she will attend Mr. Moore's banquet at Watt Castle.
Moore. Watt Castle.
John? You didn't die in the blood pool?
How does it feel to trade your fiancée's life for wealth and luxury?
It doesn't matter whether you're dead or not. I killed you once, and I can do it again.
Hey, darling. Who are you talking to?
Who's he?
This is Boris, my new fiancé and the future heir of Leon family. Only someone like him is worthy of me.
So you're John? You look pathetic. Rachel made the right choice leaving you.
Why waste words on a nobody? He'll never understand the joys of our upper-class life.
This is Watt Castle. Do you dare to do anything? You want to
Killing
hit me?
them would be too
Come on.
good for them.
You wouldn't
I
dare,
want
even if
to
you had
use
10
it.
times the guts, you trash.
As you wish.
John, are you crazy? How dare you hit Boris? Security! Security!
Oh, God. You're part of this too.
Stop! Who dares cause trouble in Watt Castle?
This trash somehow snuck in and hit me and Mr. Boris. You better give me an explanation.
Oh, Miss Rachel and Mr. Boris. Who would dare offend you two here at Ma Jialai?
It's him! I'm telling you, if Watt Castle weren't Mr. Moore's property, you'd all be done for.
Mr. Boris, please calm down. I'll take care of it. You, get on your knees.
Why should I? Do you even know what happened?
I don't need to. Offending Mr. Boris here at Ma Jialai is equal to commit a crime. Now, get on your knees, crawl to Mr. Boris, and lick his shoes clean or else.
Or else what? You're gonna kill me?
It's not possible.
Fine, I'll be sitting right here, waiting to see how you plan to kill me.
Security!
What's going on here?
Miss Bernice, you're just in time. There's a white trash causing trouble in the castle, and I was about to throw him out.
Is that so? Who is it?
It's him. He hit Miss Rachel and Mr. Boris.
You must be freaking blind. Mr. John is my friend. How dare you disrespect him?
Friend?
Leave the castle now and never come back.
I was blind and disrespectful. Mr. John, please forgive me. Here, Mr. John, let me lick your shoes nice and clean.
Sorry, but your tongue is too dirty for my shoes.
Miss Bernice, you must be mistaken. This guy is just scum. How could he be your friend?
Miss Bernice, Ross family is of great nobility in Ma Jialai. How could someone like him be worthy of your friendship?
Who I choose to be friends with is none of your business.
Are you sure you want to offend Leon family for a scum, a trash, and a nobody like him?
And if I do, go ahead, call your father. Mr. John, would you like to slap him a couple more times?
No need. I'm not interested in hitting dogs.
Mr. John, you're so funny.
Father, someone attacked me at Watt Castle.
Since Mr. Wraith is siding with Ross family, I'll take my leave.
Wait a moment. I need to think this over.
Does Miss Bernice always have a mercurial temper?
It's true that our Ross family is a noble house, but we have plenty of troubles, both internal and external. I have to be strong. You came at the perfect time. All of Ma Jialai's nobles and elites are here tonight. I'll let my grandfather announce that from now on, no one here shall look down on you.
If that's the case, thank you.
Pretty, isn't she? That's Shirley, the head of the Gale family. She's a man-eater, so be careful. She might eat you alive.
I just find you're a bit unusual.
The Gale family and the Ross family have never gotten along. She must be the one who sent the assassin last time. You wait here. I'll get my grandfather.
It's been a year, and you've really changed.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Just a kept man. A rich lady's plaything. Do you really think you've made it to the top?
Who is that guy dressed like that? How did he get in?
I think he's Bernice's kept man. I saw him slap Boris in the hall earlier.
He slapped Boris? Leon family is all about reputation and is as powerful as Ross family. This should be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, look this way. This lowly commoner, John, somehow got involved with Miss Bernice. Tonight's banquet is attended by the elite nobility of Ma Jialai. I wonder how everyone feels about sharing the room with someone like him.
I refuse to be in the same place as him. Get out!
Get out of here!
Get out!
Get out of here!
Get out of here!
Let him stay. After all, we must show respect for Miss Bernice. How about this? Crawl under my legs and I'll consider you a dog. After all, dogs can still eat leftovers.
Okay, as you wish.
Stop! Kill him!
Who dares to lay a finger on my benefactor?
Did I hear that right? This guy is Moore's benefactor?
Seems so. But Ross family and Leon family have been allies for generations. Would Moore really break with Leon family over him?
Mr. Moore, I normally wouldn't cause a scene at your banquet, but this brat has repeatedly humiliated my son, and now even attacked him in front of everyone. Justice must be served.
Everyone saw what happened. Boris insulted Mr. John first. Mr. John had no choice but to defend himself.
However, since this incident occurred in Watt Castle, I will have Ma Jialai's best doctors treat Boris and will pay substantial compensation. Wraith, will that suffice?
It seems Mr. Moore is determined to protect this brat today.
Mr. John saved my life. I must ensure his safety today.
Moore, I don't care if he's your savior. I'll ask you this. Are you going to disregard our family's century-old friendship for this man?
Wraith, I've made myself clear. You won't take Mr. John today.
Fine! Then don't blame me for what happens next.
Let's see who dares!
Wait a minute. Father!
Father?
Mr. Wraith, the Ross and Leon family have been friends for 100 years. Why make things difficult? Leave it to me. I'm sure you'll be satisfied.
Father, if it weren't for Mr. John's rescue, my grandfather and I would have died last night.
I've already made up my mind. Say no more.
Father, I know you don't like me always prioritizing profits, but at least I'm not an ungrateful man.
So, what exactly do you mean?
Actually, neither of us have a say in it. Mr. John is the guy Bowman wants.
Bowman is the leader of Ma Jialai's top gang, Demon Fang, a ruthless killer. Father, there must be some mistake. Mr. John didn't—
Shut up! Mr. John, you're not going to say you don't know Bowman, are you?
Looks like not knowing isn't an option, right?
Get out of here! What strength? Was it you who smashed my hotel me?
Mr. Bowman, there must be some misunderstanding. Mr. John has just arrived in Ma Jialai. He doesn't even know about Hotel Mia.
Shut up, woman. If you're a man, don't hide behind a woman. I have only one question. Did you smash my hotel?
Didn't before, but now I definitely want to.
Now that Mr. John has admitted it, that's their problem. Let's...
Anyone irrelevant with him can go home and sleep. As for those who want to stay and watch the show, you're welcome. Mr. Moore, do you want to stay for the show?
And what if I do? This is my Watt Castle, not your hotel, Mia.
Father, this is between him and Bowman. We don't need to get involved.
Shut up! Do you think I don't know this is your doing? Mr. Moore, you should go, I'll be fine. Mr. John, don't be afraid. Even if it costs the entire Ross family, I'll protect you. Leave. Don't get in the way while I deal with this smut. I don't want to repeat myself.
Are you sure, Mr. John?
Kid, don't say I didn't give you a chance. Cut off your left hand and get out of Ma Jialai, and I'll spare your life.
So, the leader of Ma Jialai's top gang, Demon Fang, is just a puppet without a brain.
It seems like you're not an ordinary person. But so what? Do you think I am?
So you're a vampire. How come you only have one fang?
To kill you, it's more than enough. I don't want to reveal my identity. But now that you've seen it, you'll have to die! This is what happens when you piss me off.
As expected, a single-fanged vampire. Your strength is too weak.
No one has ever withstood my strength head-on. Who are you?
When a vampire and a human mate, there is a chance they produce a single-fanged vampire, possessing certain abilities of vampires, but also human weaknesses. They're rejected by vampires and not accepted by humans.
You even know that? Are you from the council?
Bray mentioned that Ma Jialai had her kind. I didn't expect it to be you. Single-fanged, an embarrassment to vampires.
Shut up! How dare you look down on me! I'll tear you apart!
Like power? Then let's play.
I admit my inherited powers are limited, but you're the first to dare challenge me in strength. Consider it an honor. This is impossible! I won't allow you to insult our single-fanged.
Furious, are you? Great. Now you finally tapped into a bit of vampire power. No, vampiric power should never give birth to such an ugly creature.
You're looking for death!
Vampiric power is noble, but you use it for brute force. This is a desecration. I'm going to punish you. Get up. Show me the pride of a single-fanged vampire.
Huh? Bowman meets with the Count.
I wonder, how did you recognize me?
The Holy Cross of the Vampire King. I can't be mistaken.
I see. Seems I'll have to hide it better next time I fight.
I've offended you, my lord. Please punish me.
This is getting a bit boring. I was hoping you might unleash some great power.
When Elder Bray took us in, he said we belonged to the Count. I swear my life to serve you, my lord.
Swear your life to serve me? With your single fang or the horns on your head?
I wouldn't dare. I was deceived by Harold.
Is that so? The leader of Demon Fang being manipulated by a mere merchant?
Forgive me, Count. It was Harold's promise of immense benefits that swayed me. I'll kill him right now.
A mere merchant is worth risking your life over?
Count, you might not know, but the Leon family, though not as powerful as the Ross family, has the Council's backing.
The Council?
The same organization that killed the previous count?
Yes, the Council has battled vampires for a century. Though they aren't as powerful as us, they possess holy relics of God. Count, have you come to declare war on the Council?
No. Right now I have more important matters to attend to.
I wonder how Mr. John is doing now.
In Bowman's hands, he's either dead or close to it.
Shut up! Gather all the forces of the Ross family immediately! Even if it means taking Bowman down with us, we must rescue Mr. John!
What happened? Mr. John won't be hurt, will he? Thank God, you're finally out. What did he do to you?
Nothing. Everything has been cleared up. It was all a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? How could it be a misunderstanding?
Harold, you know exactly what's going on here. If you ever show disrespect to the Count, Mr. John again, I'll kill you myself. Mr. John, please, come with me to Hotel Mia. I need to apologize to you in person.
What's going on? How did John become friends with someone as vile as Bowman?
I don't think that's exactly the case. Bowman seems to hold Mr. John in high regard. Something must have happened in the castle.
Bernice, it seems you've taken a liking to Mr. John.
A mysterious and powerful man like that? Any woman would be drawn to him.
What's the matter? Why didn't Bowman kill him?
Someone go after him and kill him!
No, there's something odd about all this. Send out my orders to investigate what exactly happened in the castle just now.
I'm surprised Bowman didn't kill him.
Interesting man.
So, taking down Boris won't be easy.
Killing them isn't too hard, but destroying the entire Leon family? That's a different story. Even with Demon Fang and the Ross family combined, it would still be challenging.
And what if we just target Rachel?
Rachel is a minor player in Ma Jialai. But taking her down still means dealing with the Leon family. After all, she's Boris's fiancée.
Seems I underestimated the complexity of the situation.
Count, an old man came here and insisted on seeing you.
John, thank goodness you're all right. I thought they'd killed you.
Father, I'm fine. You've come at the perfect time. Stay here with me and let me take good care of you from now on.
Son, since everything's okay, I'm relieved. I'm more comfortable living in the old house. You focus on your business.
Don't worry, Count. I'll arrange it for your father. Count, Rachel's businesses are under attack. It's said Miss Bernice initiated it.
Launching an attack now isn't wise. Seems Miss Bernice has feelings for you, Count.
She's a sweet girl, isn't she?
Mr. John, do you remember me? We met at the banquet.
Shirley, from the Gale family.
Exactly. I'd like to invite you to dinner at my estate tomorrow night. Would you do me the honor?
Why?
If you want to take down the Leon family, Bernice alone isn't enough.
I'll consider it.
Sister, he's just a nobody. Why do you care so much about him?
Gibbon, my dear brother, when will you grow up? If you want to eliminate the Leon and Ross families, John is a crucial piece of the puzzle.
I'll make sure he knows who the real man to be respected in Ma Jialai is.
Who are you?
You're not qualified to know my name. I'm just here to tell you that someone like you has no right to enter Gale Manor.
Is that Miss Shirley's decision?
This is my decision. Just because my sister values you doesn't mean I do. I don't care how you escape from Bowman. In my eyes, you're still just a worthless dog. I'm truly sorry for Shirley to have you as her brother. What did you say? Kill him! Is that all you've got? Just a bunch of pathetic little worms who feel secure only when holding guns? They're seasoned mercenaries. At a single command from me, you will be nothing but a perforated corpse. Now, kneel and swear eternal loyalty to the Gale family, and I might spare your miserable life. What are the terms? Being a dog for the Gale family is already a privilege for a commoner like you. How dare you ask for terms? So, there is nothing to discuss? Are you challenging my bottom line? No, it's your ignorance and stupidity that startle me. Look for death, huh? Kill him! And how do you plan to do that? With a bunch of ants? Foolish. You know nothing of true power.
Brother, what are you doing?
We were just playing a game. Clearly, he is not suited for games.
I didn't expect Mr. John to be a vampire. No wonder Bowman couldn't harm you.
Why are you so certain I'm a vampire, not someone from the council?
Everyone in Ma Jialai knows that Charlie from the Leon family is with the council. Only vampires would dare oppose the council.
Miss Shirley, you're quite perceptive. No wonder you've managed the Gale family so well at such a young age, even daring to assassinate more Ross.
The Ross family is no threat. The real challenge is the Leon family. No, that might not be quite accurate. The council behind them, that's the tough nut to crack.
As far as I know, the council exists to deal with vampires. Are the Gales also vampires?
Of course not. The last battle between the vampires and the council was devastating for both sides. Now, the head of the council, Michelson, is an extremely selfish man who wants to dominate all of Ma Jialai.
Controlling the Leon family is the first step for him in taking over Ma Jialai?
Yes, and the most crucial step. We cannot let him succeed. So, Mr. John, I need the support of the vampires. You should inform your higher-ups about this, and it would be best if the Count knew as well.
And what's in it for me?
Isn't fighting the council what the vampires have always been doing?
That doesn't necessarily relate to supporting the Gale family.
Defeating the Leon family, killing Rachel and Boris, isn't that enough for you?
I see you've looked into my past. However, I'm afraid that's not enough.
Well, then I suppose I'll have to offer you something exceptional. If you agree, I will be at your disposal.
It seems that I've come at the wrong time, Mr. John.
It's not what it looks like.
Who you're with and what you do is your business and has nothing to do with me. I just wanted to inform you that the Leon family has intervened in Rachel's matter. I failed.
Bernice!
Mr. John, chasing after her now will only make things worse. Trust me, I know.
Did you invite her here?
Would you believe me if I said no? But perhaps it's for the best. I want the Gale family to be the only ones to work with you. Only we are worthy of your partnership. Did you ask her to come here?
A man like him doesn't deserve you.
Shut up! I was so close to making my plan work, but you ruined everything with your arrogance! Get out! I don't want to see you! You will be mine, sooner or later.
My lord, Someone saw Miss Bernice being taken by that bastard Boris and thrown into a car.
What? Boris, you're asking for death!
You bitch! How dare you attack my businesses for that scum!
Rachel, do you know what you're doing? My grandfather will make you regret it.
That old man lost 100 billion trying to help you against Rachel, and made himself the target of the entire Ross family. He's probably too busy to help you right now.
So it's you! Aren't you afraid of being avenged by my family?
The Leon family has officially severed ties with the Ross family. If they dare come, it'll only give us the perfect excuse to start a war.
Your only chance now is to wait for that waste to come and save you. But that's exactly what I want. If he dares show up, I'll kill him like I did last time.
John and Bowman are close friends. Offending John means offending the entire Demon Fang. Is that what you want?
Just thinking about it pisses me off. I don't know how he managed to get Bowman to let him go. But do you really think Bowman would go against the Leon family for a nobody like him? You damn whore! You sided with that scum against me in the castle. Today I'll make you pay for crossing me.
Boris, what are you doing?
What I do is none of your concern. Get out and close that door behind you. Or do you want to stay and join the fun? Scream all you want. Soon I'll show you what I'm capable of.
Boris, you're courting death!
Bowman, this is the Leon Villa, not your Hotel Mia. Know your place and get out! Immediately!
A dirty mistress like you dares to speak to me? Get lost!
John, you actually had the guts to show up.
John! It's a trap! Leave, quickly!
Let Bernice go, or I'll kill every one of your minions.
Bowman, the head of Ma Jialai's top gang, stooping so low as to side with a nobody? What a pathetic joke. The Council's Holy Seal. Good. So you know what this is. It was personally branded by Lord Charlie. With this, none of your cheap tricks would work on me. Kill them! Yes, sir. Vampires! You are vampires!
You know too much. Finish him off!
Don't come any closer. Anyone who takes another step, and I'll kill her!
Don't take risks. Bernice is just a human. You may leave now. Let Bernice go.
It's not that simple. Everyone step back into the room. Back off, all of you! Go to hell!
Bernice!
My lord, leave Boris to me. I won't let him escape.
John, did I go too far?
Don't speak. I will help you.
It's okay. I know I won't make it. I just want to tell you, from the moment I met you, I've wanted to be close to you, to take things further with you.
Hush. I promise you won't die. You wanted to take things further with me, right? Once you recover, we'll go on a date.
That's great. But I'm afraid I won't make it.
Bernice.
If you do this, she will never be able to become human again. Are you sure you want to do it?
I have no other choice right now.
I do. This potion can heal any fatal injury. I bought it from a wizard at a great price, and I only have this one bottle.
I agree to your terms. Give it to me.
Do you like her?
I don't know. But I know she is one of the few people in this world who truly cares for me.
Help!
What's going on? I need to go find Bowman now. Please take care of Bernice for me.
Bernice, you really make me jealous.
Bowman, if you dare kill me, you will endure the endless wrath of the Council.
Boris, you have no idea who you've offended. Die!
A mere
another single thing dares to commit murder in front of me, you're digging your own grave.
A bullet inscribed with the holy mark. So you know what would actually hurt me. Are you from the council?
Mr. Charlie, save me! They are vampires!
Vampires? They're just single-fanged mutts.
Stop!
I have to say, I didn't expect a single fang to transform twice. But that won't change anything.
The Scythe of God!
Exactly. To die under the Scythe of God is your supreme honor. Are you a rat always running endlessly?
You're seeking death!
What a retard. Die!
Protect the leader!
Flies won't hurt, but too many can be really annoying.
Don't come over! Go find Mr. John, quickly!
Who is this Charlie, daring to speak to you in such a tone? It's so irritating.
Shut up! Although Charlie is from the Leon family, he is also an elite of the council. Even my father wouldn't dare to provoke him.
Is that so? It seems John is doomed this time.
I deliberately let you go, just now, thinking you might surprise me with someone powerful. But it turns out to be a human.
Mr. John, this is Charlie Leon, a member of the council.
A holy formation. Unfortunately, it's too crude.
You actually recognize the holy formation? So, you're not an ordinary human. Could you also be a single-fanged? How is it possible? The holy formation can annihilate all creatures in the world. How can you be unharmed? How could it be? The holy formation is gone.
I've said your holy formation is too crude. It won't work on me.
Outrageous! How dare you look down on the holy seal?
Watch out! That's the Scythe of God!
You get hurt. So, you are indeed a vampire. In front of my holy object, you have no choice but to die! Form changing. Even for vampires, it's not easy. You're not an ordinary one.
Using holy objects is all you can do. It seems you haven't gained any other abilities with the council. What a disappointment.
So what? It's more than enough to kill you. Holy fire! Ah! Let's see where you can run now.
It's getting a bit boring.
How is it possible? You could swallow the holy fire!
Want it back? Then I'll give it to you.
Holy nail!
Count, are you alright?
It's a holy nail. I didn't expect he would have it on him. Although it can harm me, it still causes pain.
Yes, the Council's holy objects are powerful tools against us. The previous Count was killed by the Holy Sword. My lord, is there no way to counteract holy objects?
There is. The finger of God. If I can find it and integrate it, I will no longer fear any holy objects.
Thank you, my lord.
Bernice is fine now, but she doesn't want to see you. She doesn't want to see me? She's just not sure how to face you right now. Mr. John, please, give her some time.
My lord, I know someone who might have clues about the finger of God.
I sense a tremendous power here, which doesn't belong to the vampire or the council. Whoever lives here is not simple.
Bowman, it's been a long time.
Mr. Max, the thing you gave me last time was very helpful. I've come to express my gratitude.
And who might this gentleman be?
This is a good friend of mine, Mr. John.
I've heard from Mr. Bowman that Mr. Max is an impressive collector, and I believe I would gain a lot by visiting you in person.
Since you're Bowman's friend, please have a seat.
Mr. Max, your coffee.
Mr. Max, there is a distinct aura in your castle. Your ancestors were not ordinary, weren't they?
Sharp instinct, Mr. John. I'm impressed. Indeed, my family were knights who fought against witches in the early days. Almost everything here is a trophy from those times.
So, you're a descendant of knights. That's truly admirable.
You're flattering me, Mr. John. It's merely the glory of my ancestors. Bowman, I suspect Mr. John's visit isn't just a social call, is it?
Mr. Max, you're an expert collector. This time I'm here to inquire if you know the whereabouts of the Finger of God.
The Finger of God? What do you want with it?
If you have it, we're willing to pay a high price.
The Finger of God is rumored to be a fragment of God's finger, containing mystical powers. I've heard of it, never seen it. Besides, even if it did exist, it certainly wouldn't be sold openly.
Are you suggesting an underground auction?
If it exists, that's the only place it could be. I have business connections with them, and I can inquire on your behalf.
Thank you, Mr. Max. That, goat skull.
It was bought at a high price and said to be the legendary demon goat.
Mr. Max, if you want to live a long life, you'd better burn that skull.
Bowman, I invited you both here out of goodwill, and your friend curses me?
Mr. Max, I'm not cursing you. I'm just telling you. Someone has cursed the skull.
Nonsense. My ancestors were knights, specially hunting witches. Not a single one of the witch trophies here have harmed me. Why would I fear mere curses?
Objects are lifeless, but curses are alive. Your ancestors were knights, but you were not. If you don't burn that goat skull soon, you will die.
Get out! I don't ever want to see you again!
Mr. Max, you mentioned Mr. John's intuition is spot on. Maybe there's really something wrong with that goat skull?
No need. I've lived long enough to see plenty of things. I'm not afraid of a little curse. I think you're just trying to trick me into helping you. That's why you're saying this. Guards! Get these two out of here.
No need for the troubles. We'll leave on our own. But before we go, you might want to check your elbow. See if there's a black line.
It's just a black line. It doesn't prove anything.
Then take a look at your eyelids. Are they covered with black threads?
This is...
Since your ancestors were witch-hunting knights, you should know this is the precursor to a death curse. Once the black line crosses your elbow and the black threads invade your pupils, you're good as dead.
Mr. John, please, save me!
I told you, it's simple. Just burn the goat skull.
The goat skull is extremely rare, and I like it very much. Mr. John, is there any other way to break the curse?
What's the point of treasures if you're dead?
Mr. John, you don't understand. Max is obsessed with his collection. Asking him to burn something he painstakingly acquired is harder for him than death itself. Everyone has their hobbies. Is there really no other way?
There is a way. I could use my power to destroy the curse and preserve the goat skull.
Really? If you can help me save the skull, I'll pay you whatever it costs.
But I refuse.
Mr. John.
That was very rude of him.
I'm sorry, Mr. John. Please forgive me.
He knew he made a mistake. Please help him. Besides, Mr. Max is very influential in Ma Jialai. And we will need his favor in the future for sure.
As long as you're willing to save me, I will definitely find the Finger of God for you.
Okay, for Bowman's sake, I will help you this once.
Ha! Ah, my eyes!
That's the side effect of the curse being lifted. Take a rest and you'll be fine.
Thank you, Mr. John, for saving my life. I will find the finger of God as soon as possible.
No rush. We will meet again soon. Here you come, the real culprit behind the scenes. I've been waiting for you the whole...
You!
Ella! It's you! But why? You're my most trusted mate. Why do you want to kill me?
She has been scheming to get close to you, all to avenge the wizard who died because of your ancestor.
That's right. I was about to make it if it weren't for you. Now you should join him and die. Hey!
What is this?
You're digging your own grave. Witches and wizards are nothing but a bunch of weak manipulators.
Mr. John, thank you for saving my life again. Tomorrow night, I will host a banquet at the Will Hotel, and I will invite the dignitaries of Ma Jialai. The pleasure would be mine if you could come.
We will definitely be there, Mr. Max. My lord, please forgive me for accepting the invitation on your behalf. Max is very influential in Ma Jialai. If he helps us, things would be much easier for us vampires in the future.
You seem quite eager. This matter doesn't appear as straightforward as you make it seem, and I'd like to know what's really going on.
My lord, although the Demon Fang is reputed to be the top gang, the status isn't fixed. Many organizations want to replace us. For example, Terry from the Wolf Soul has made several attempts on my life.
So, you want to take advantage of Max's power to solidify your position?
Max is polite to me on the surface, but deep down he looks down on us who engage in violence. But my lord, his admiration for you is genuine.
I see. Then let's give him some leeway.
Thank you, Count.
Bernice, Max is holding a banquet and invites us to come, but Harold has been causing quite a stir lately, and I need to deal with him. Could you attend on my behalf? By the way, Bowman is also invited. Mr. John might attend as well.
Whew. What is it?
Max is hosting a banquet at the Will Hotel tonight and has invited my father.
An invitation from Mr. Max? That's wonderful!
Mr. Leon, what's bothering you?
Charlie is dead and those bastards in the council have blamed us for it.
How could that be? Charlie had the situation under control. Could it have been John?
Impossible! I know exactly who John is. He's not even worth comparing to Charlie's little finger. Could it be that Bowman had done something?
That must be it. Although single-fanged vampires are hybrids, they possess power comparable to the real ones. Charlie's arrogance made him vulnerable to ambushes.
We could ask the council to eliminate Bowman's demon fang.
The council? All they care about is profit now. They won't act easily. To deal with Bowman, we need to think of another way.
And don't forget John. I will make him suffer. Hutton family and Austin family. My God, I can't believe they're all here.
I've never heard of these families before.
What do you know? These are the reclusive great family, the true rulers of Ma Jialai. In front of them, our Leon family is nothing. Mr. Max's influence is just too great. Father, you don't seem very happy.
I wanted to make connections with these reclusive great families, but I can't even get a word in. Damn it! You two wait outside and don't move around.
Can't we go in?
In a setting like this, even I'm just a background presence. What makes you think you have the right to go in?
Stay outside and keep watch.
My lord, I'll go talk to Max about something first.
Go ahead. I'll go by myself.
John, what are you doing here?
A commoner like you dare to show up at the Will Hotel. Bowman brought you in, didn't he? Where is he? Why are you alone here? Did he abandon you?
I'm not like you. I was invited by Max.
Have you lost your mind? Do you know who Mr. Max is? Even I'm not worthy to attend his banquet, and you think you are?
Security! There's an intruder! A commoner! Get him out of here!
Sir, please show me your invitation.
Max didn't give me an invitation. Just ask him.
If you don't have one, stop pretending. Don't you realize where you are?
I'm sorry, sir. But if you don't have an invitation, please leave immediately. Or we will take forced measures.
He's with me. Who dares to kick him out?
Bernice!
Miss, you and this gentleman may go in now.
She can go in, but why is this commoner allowed in too?
One of the rules of this banquet is that guests may bring one companion in with them.
This guy is not a member of Ross family. Are you blind?
He doesn't need to be a Ross. My instructions are that guests can bring one companion in, no matter who they are.
Waiter, please ensure the strict adherence to the banquet's order and do not allow irrelevant individuals to enter.
If you do not have an invitation or an escort, please stop right here, or I will be forced to take action.
Bernice, you ugly bitch! The power in Ross family is about to change. We'll see how you flaunt yourself then.
I've invited you all here today to introduce a new friend. I hope everyone will lend their support. I would be deeply grateful.
Why are we sitting here? I can't even see Max's face.
All the attendees are big figures of Ma Jialai. Ross family only deserves to sit here.
Then why is Wraith sitting in the front?
Just because he's rude, that means we have to be rude too?
I paid you a visit the other day, you know.
Is that so? Why?
You agreed to go on a date with me.
Mr. John, I think you misunderstood. That was just delirious talk before death. Besides, it was Shirley who saved me, not you.
You're still mad at Shirley, aren't you?
Are you talking about me?
Shirley, what are you doing here?
Max invited all the celebrities today. How could Gale family not come?
To be favored by you, they must be an outstanding figure. We will do our utmost to help them. Please rest assured, Mr. Max.
Mr. Max, Leon family also hopes for your assistance.
The Leons have offended Mr. John. He does not like them.
You are not welcome here. Please leave immediately. Mr. Max, you invited me here. What have I done wrong? There was a mistake with the invitations. From now on, I don't want to see you again. Please leave immediately. Bowman, you did this? You're framing me?
The Leon family was never in the top tier. They've only risen because the major families like ours stepped back into the shadows, offending Mr. Max, a short-sighted idiot.
I'll go offer a toast to Mr. Max.
John, don't!
John, come back! You'll get yourself killed!
Who is this rude bumpkin daring to offer a toast like that?
Mr. Max, I'm Bernice Ross, and this is my servant. He's not in the right mind. Please, on behalf of the Ross family, don't make things difficult for him.
What are you talking about? How can you start it without me? Bowman, get out of here!
Terry from the Wolf's Soul? What's he doing here? He and Bowman are sworn enemies. There's no way Mr. Max invited them both.
Terry, I'm entertaining an esteemed guest here today, and your uninvited intrusion shows utter disrespect. Security? Save your strength. From now on, no one gets in or out. So, you've decided to oppose me? Mr. Max, I wouldn't dare oppose you. But there's something I can't quite understand. You invited Bowman, but didn't invite me. Why's that? It's my banquet. I invite whoever I please. Do I need your permission? Well, of course. You can invite whoever you want. But I also have the freedom to catch whoever I want. Bowman, come out! I'm challenging you to a duel.
A duel? Bring it on. Do you think I'm afraid of you? How you want to do it?
You're as foolish as ever. Naturally, it's a fight to the death. Today, I challenge Bowman to a life and death duel. And all these esteemed guests here today would be the witnesses.
A duel between men. No weapons allowed. No interference from anyone, not even us. Terry leaves us with no choice.
Terry, you sneaky rat. Daring to challenge me to an open duel? You must have a death wish.
Assassination was to give you a quick death. Since you didn't appreciate that, today I'll show you what real torture feels like. Both of you, stop! This is my banquet, not your battlefield. If anyone continues this nonsense, don't blame me for being ruthless.
I've heard Max has 4 retired mercenaries under his command, each capable of taking on 100 men. Terry's dead.
Max, I've always respected you, but it seems you've never taken me seriously. A rabble like you deserves no respect from me. If you leave now, I'll pretend nothing happened. Otherwise, throw him out!
These mercenaries are impressive. Terry's holding his own for now, but it looks like he's nearing his limit.
No, something's off. Terry seems to be toying with them, not even using his real strength.
Boring. I'm done playing with you.
Impossible. How could Terry be this strong? What's going on?
He must have acquired some kind of power that made his muscles incredibly tough.
Mr. Max, these 4 are too weak. How about you come down here and give it a try?
Terry, choose this moment to act. It's not just about Max anymore. Is he going to attack us too?
Exactly. From now on, the Leon family, the Rose family, the Gale family, and all you old relics must bow to me. Otherwise, you'll all die.
Running a family requires vision and management. Do you think you can achieve that with brute force alone?
I don't care about that. If you don't give it to me, I'll take it by force. Once I've got your money, I'll spend it however I like.
Count, you don't need to step in. I'll take care of him. Terry, you wanted a duel, didn't you? Let's get started.
Well, didn't you eat today? Your punches are so weak.
Is that so? Try it again.
Ah! You think you're the only one with skills?
He's using witchcraft.
That's why it felt so familiar. He's using the wizard power.
Who can stop me now? From now on, the entire Ma Jialai belongs to me. Terry!
Don't go near him. Terry's witchcraft is extremely dangerous. You'll die.
Yes, this level of battle is way beyond anything we can handle.
Don't worry. A witch on drugs, no matter.
Kid, who do you think you are? I'll tear your mouth apart, believe it or not. Terry, I'll give you anything you want, but John is my honored guest. If you dare hurt him, I will fight you to the death.
Mr. Max, since I'm here today, I'm not going to stand by and do nothing. Just remember, you all owe me your lives.
John, don't be reckless.
Please, don't go. I don't want you to go.
Enough with the chatter. You're quite popular with the ladies. But don't worry. Once you're dead, I'll take good care of these two for you.
Oh, really? I'll have to thank you for that.
What? He broke Terry's spell with just a piece of paper?
You dare to trick me? You're dead! Huh? You're on witchcraft too?
Witchcraft? It's nothing more than a child's plaything.
Nonsense! Without witchcraft, no one can possess power like this!
You think so? Let's find out, huh? Do you believe it now?
I don't!
Everyone, step back!
You could have harmed many innocent people.
My lord, don't worry. This special weapon is limited damage to people outside the blast radius. Now, even if Terry is as tough as he claims, he can't possibly come out unscathed.
Really? You might be disappointed.
No! How is this possible?
Nothing is impossible.
I've taken triple the dose of this potion. Now, even armor-piercing bullets can't hurt my body.
Terry, you have done well enough, and I appreciate you. Go back now before it's too late.
Not even a rocket launcher can harm me. A little bit. What can you do to me? You want me to go back? Fine, but I'm not leaving with everyone in this room still alive.
I have to say, withstanding triple the amount of witchcraft is commendable. What a pity.
Ridiculous. A rocket launcher can't even destroy me. You think a single claw of yours will do the job? This can't be possible!
Give my regards to the one behind you.
No one. I can't lose like this! Who are you?
My name is John, the lowly commoner you called. If you want revenge, feel free to come find me anytime, including that person behind you.
Wait a minute. Do you think it's possible to just walk away after causing such a scene at Mr. Max's banquet?
Exactly! If I let you go so easily, it would mean that anyone could barge into my banquet and kill at will. What do you want?
Since Mr. decides to let you live, leave one of your hands behind. What are you all staring at? He was just trying to kill you! Don't tell me you're going soft on him now!
Mr. Joe indeed formidable, defeating Terry so effortlessly. I didn't even see him make a move. No wonder he can be a VIP guest of Mr. Max. My lord, is it appropriate to let him go like this?
John, you're too reckless. You really had me worried. John, are you okay? What's going on?
That punch from Terry was really heavy. But now with your hit, I'm done for. I'm going to die.
Is it serious? Is there a doctor around?
Hugging you makes me feel much better.
Stop it. I hate you.
Bernice, you won this round, but next time he'll be mine.
Why are you upset? Are you still mad at Shirley?
Father has been pressuring Grandpa to hand over control of Ross family these past few days. It's been a real headache for him.
Does Harold dare to rebel?
Grandpa is old, and I'm still too inexperienced. Many in the family secretly support my father. I'm afraid.
What? The finger of God has appeared.
What? The finger of God is being sold at the underground auction tonight?
Father, what does the finger of God have to do with us?
It doesn't. But it does with the vampires. The exact news is that the Vampire King, the Count, is looking for the finger of God.
The Vampire King? Are you planning to align with the vampires? What about the Council?
Don't mention the Council. Those greedy opportunists can't be trusted. You need to find a new ally.
So you intend to buy the finger of God and gift it to the Vampire King? Father, rest assured, I'll do whatever it takes to get the finger of God.
My child, stop trying to persuade me. I won't leave this place. As long as I see you safe and sound, I'm content. Go take care of your own affairs.
My dear, you're coming to the auction with me tonight, and no refusals.
My lord, Wraith has taken the bait.
What do you mean?
Charlie's death has diminished Wraith's trust in the Council. He wants to align with the vampires and has approached Elder Bray. The Elder deliberately spread rumors that you will visit Ma Jialai for the finger of God.
He wants to align with me. How ironic.
I've arranged for Max to pull some strings at this auction.
What kind?
You'll see soon. It's going to be fun. Miss Bernice has arrived. I'll take my leave.
Darling! Why are you so late? The auction is about to start.
You seem more eager than I am.
Haven't you heard? The Vampire King, the Count, is coming to Ma Jialai, and the items being auctioned tonight have something to do with him.
So what?
If we can gain the Count's favor, our Ross family will no longer have to fear Leon family. And it would be helpful for you too. After all, you've offended Terry from the Wolf Soul, and what's more dangerous is the wizard behind him.
I don't need his help.
Darling, I know you're very powerful, but that's the Vampire King. If we befriend him, no one would dare to touch you.
No one dares to do anything to me, even without him.
If you continue like this, I'll be angry.
All right, I'll do whatever you say.
That's more like it.
John, you're like a bad penny. Why do I always run into you wherever I go?
We're here for the auction.
No, you're here for this opportunity to get acquainted with the Count. However, we won't give you that chance. Moore family is already in trouble, and I'd like to see how long Miss Bernice's pocket money can last in this auction.
I hereby declare that the auction is officially beginning. I'm sure you all have heard the news that Lord Count is coming to Ma Jialai. The auction item today is the very finger of God that even the Count adores. Whoever possesses it will surely gain his favor. To gain the favor of Lord Count is an unparalleled honor, a step towards greatness.
Interesting. I'm going to see how you play this game.
Darling, bid for me later. I want the chance to meet the Count.
All right, let's play along with them.
Now, I announce the official start of the auction for the Finger of God with a starting bid of 5 billion.
10.
20.
30.
40.
50.
Kid, do you even have that much money?
My money is his money. He can spend it however he wants. It's none of your business.
Darling, bid higher. Finish him.
We only have 300 billion in liquid assets. 50 billion once. Are there any more bids? 50 billion twice. 50 billion 3 times.
Wait a minute!
Father!
I hereby announce the freezing of all Bernice's shares in the Ross family.
Father, but Grandpa...
Your grandfather is no longer the head of the Ross family. I'm the one in charge now. John,
I order you to leave Bernice immediately!
That's for Bernice to say, not you.
We will never leave John.
You heard her. You don't have the authority to make me leave.
As the new leader of the Ross family, I declare that from now on, any debts Bernice incurs in any form are her personal actions and have nothing to do with the Ross family.
Without the support of her family, Bernice alone cannot be a match for Boris. Bernice, let's see how you fight me now. Did you hear that? This bitch has no money left. Hurry up and declare us the winners.
Since this young lady cannot fulfill her bid, I regret to declare her bid invalid.
Wait a minute. Who said I can't fulfill my bid? There's 50 billion on this card. Just check it if you don't believe me.
I don't believe it. Without the support of your family, how could you come up with 50 billion?
Where did you get the money?
I anticipated a situation like today, so I sold all of my own properties in advance.
Bernice!
From now on, I will support both you and my grandpa.
It has been confirmed. This young lady has full payment capability. If no one else raises the bid, the finger of God will belong to her.
Wait a minute!
Wraith is here. It seems that Leon family is determined to win this time.
Leon family started with a jewelry business, and its gemstone mines are worth hundreds of billions. Miss Ross's chances look slim.
This is all the property deeds and all the stocks of the Leon family. Worth 15 billion.
But Bernice bid 50 billion.
Miss Ross, your father has declared that he's cut off your funds. With what you have now, trying to compete with Leon family is like throwing straws against the wind.
This 50 billion is Bernice's private asset. If Leon family has money, you can continue to bid higher. If you don't, you should go back.
Who do you think you are to speak to me?
Here, only those with money have the right to speak.
Miss Ross, are you sure you want to do this?
His words are my own. If you disagree, you're welcome to bid higher. If this is all you're capable of, it's better to leave now.
You...
Bernice, it seems you've forgotten about me. I will hand over all my properties and the 250 billion from the sale to Leon family. John, I will never let you make a comeback. Never!
Giving all your funds to Boris. Aren't you afraid of ending up with nothing?
It's you who will have nothing. Once we secure the finger of God, Boris will have the chance to meet Lord Count personally, and then all of you will die. John, a year ago you couldn't defeat me, and a year later, you still can't. That's your fate.
What a pity to watch your woman go bankrupt and be powerless to stop it. This is the tragedy of being a worthless man.
Is that so? Let's see who goes bankrupt then.
Grandpa, I need your help now.
Bernice, Harold has gone mad. He's not only taken away my place, but also frozen all my accounts. I can't even leave the castle. From now on, you're on your own.
Still hoping for help from Moore? Dream on. Let me tell you the truth. Harold was able to seize power smoothly, only with the support of our Leon family. Do you think I would allow Moore to come out and save you?
She can't possibly come up with any more money. Hurry up and announce it. Since this young lady can no longer bid, I can only regretfully announce that the winner of the Finger of God tonight is...
Leon family is really arrogant. Max, what are you doing here? I've said that I didn't want to see you again. Max, this is the auction, not your castle. You don't get to decide. You're right, I don't decide here, but I know what does. I've invested 70 billion into Mr. John.
Who is this John? How can he make Max spend so much on him?
Max, do you even know what you're doing? Of course I do. Mr. John now has 120 billion, and he will use that money to bid for the Finger of God. Meanwhile, you need to gather 45 billion to continue participating in the auction. Mr. John, please accept this.
I hope the upcoming show won't disappoint me.
This is ridiculous. Are they crazing?
Boris, stop it.
Get away! Don't touch me! I can't accept this. This is not true.
Useless fool. Driving yourself insane over something like this? How are you supposed to lead the Leon family in the future?
Father, I won't accept it. I can't accept such failure.
Who says we've failed? The Leon family will never fail.
Sir, if you do not have sufficient funds...
Who says that? Here are the deeds to 5 gem mines in South Africa, worth 100 billion. Wraith, are you out of your mind? Those 5 gem mines are your ace in the hole. Without them, your family is nothing but a shell. That's none of your concern. Unless you're willing to come up with another 100 billion to support Bernice. Otherwise, keep quiet.
Don't make me laugh. Just because you say it's worth 1,000 billion doesn't make it so.
Exactly. Who can prove that? Besides, the auction house only accepts cash. You don't think you can fool us with a few worthless papers, do you?
We have prominent figures here who know great deals. I'll sell these gemstone mines for 90 billion. But if someone wants them, they need to act now. 80 billion, 70 billion.
Father, calm down. These 5 gem mines are our family's last hope.
It's none of your business. 60 billion. I can't go any lower.
Save it. I don't think anyone will buy your property today.
60 billion. I'll take it.
Miss Shirley, I always thought you were a smart person, but it seems I might have been mistaken.
Mr. Max, I don't understand why you would say that.
I know you've always wanted to take over the Ross family, but you should understand. Compared to them, the Leon family is a ravenous wolf that can never be satisfied. If you let them win today, you'll be the next target they go after. Max, are you trying to drive a wedge between us? Let me tell you, I've already made a deal with Gibbon to divide everything of Ross family.
Mr. Max, you are right. Here, only money talks. Now Mr. Wraith has 135 billion. Do you still want a bit higher?
I'm sorry, Miss Bernice, but there's nothing more I can do.
We won! We made it! Bernice, who else can you turn to now? Now I can announce that the final winner of the Finger of God is Mr. Boris Leon. Bernice, you're done. More Ross is done. Your Ross family is done. I'm going to meet the Count now, so you better get ready to die.
John, you're nothing but a lowly peasant. Past, present, and future.
It's over. It's all over.
My dear, let's go.
Where to?
To meet this so-called Count and retrieve the Finger of God.
I can't believe the Vampire King, the Count, would come to Ma Jialai.
It's because the Finger of God has appeared here and is now in Wraith's hand.
Mr. Leon, I heard that you have acquired the Finger of God. Is that true?
That's right. I bought the Finger of God with 135 billion, and I will present it to the court personally later.
When that time comes, the Count will be very pleased, and our Leon family will surely become the premier nobility in Ma Jialai.
Of course we hope that Mr. Leon will speak highly of us to the Count when the time comes.
That depends on my mood.
John, Bernice, how dare you follow us here?
Rachel, don't stop them. If they want to humiliate themselves, let them. Today, they'll see how I earn the Count's favor.
Max, are you here to apologize to me? You're nothing, and you're not worth an apology from me.
You old fool, still acting tough? Soon I'll have the Count throw all your worthless junk into the sea.
Do you think the Count would be as rude as you are?
Silence. You're not qualified to comment on that, Lord.
The Count is the Vampire King, possessing limitless power and supreme authority. He doesn't need to be rude to anyone, nor does he need to respect anyone's.
Exactly. The Count is the embodiment of truth. The Count defines what is right and wrong. Anyone who dares question him will face his wrath, a fury beyond imagination.
Limitless power? Supreme authority? In the end, he's nothing more than a miserable vampire.
Shut up! Who do you think you are daring to insult the Count like that?
Mr. John, please, mind your words and actions. If you offend the Count, I won't be able to help you.
John, although I don't know your exact standing among the vampires, you should know how grave the price is for insulting your own king.
Did I say anything wrong? Even though he's become the Vampire King, he's endured his loved one's betrayal and countless nights of torment by evil spirits. In the end, he's nothing but a pitiful creature who doesn't even dare to face the sun.
How dare you! You filthy commoner insulting the Count like that! Guards! Kill him!
Who dares to be disrespectful to Mr. John? Bowman, are you mad? You're nothing but a lowly single-fanged. Are you really willing to offend the entire vampire clan for a mere commoner? The mad ones are the rest of you. You can't even begin to fathom Mr. John's true identity. I, Bowman, will follow only Mr. John in this life.
Betrayed by his loved one and losing everything? Do you think the Count would be as foolish as you? Who do you think you are?
How dare you!
You?
John, get down! That chair is not meant for you.
It's just a chair. What's the big deal?
Indeed a pathetic commoner. This chair is reserved for the pinnacle of Ma Jialai, for those with endless power, supreme authority. Only the Vampire King may sit on it.
John, you can't sit there. Please get down quickly.
John, Elder Bray will be in this room in any second. If he finds out you've sat in the Count's chair, he'll kill you.
Everyone, look! This lowlife dares to sit in the Count's seat. Are you all just going to watch this happen?
Absolutely not. Get him down from there.
Get down.
Everyone, please calm down. Mr. John's extreme behavior is simply a sign of his great admiration for the Count. Max, are you still going to defend this madman at all time like this?
Raid, you say I'm not worthy to sit in this chair?
Of course. I just made it very clear. This chair is reserved for the pinnacle of Ma Jialai, for those with endless power, supreme authority. Only the Vampire King can sit on it.
Very well. Then let me ask you, what makes you so sure that I'm not the pinnacle of Ma Jialai? Do not possess endless power, supreme authority? How do you know I am not the Count, the Vampire King?
This is the most ridiculous joke I've ever heard in my life. A commoner daring to claim to be the Count himself.
John, you're not only crazy, you're also an imbecile. I know exactly what you are, and you're not even worthy of the Count's little finger.
John, stop this nonsense. You're going to get yourself killed.
Mr. John, I understand that you're reluctant to see the finger of God fall into Wraith's hands. But acting like this not only achieves nothing, but also plunges you into an endless abyss. Even I won't be able to help you.
John, I realize my actions today have provoked you. However, I must tell you that this was not my intention. Elder Bray asked me to do it.
Of course it was Elder Bray's idea. I visited him personally, and he promised me that as long as we obtain the finger of God, our Leon family will gain the Count's attention.
Are you still talking to this madman? Kill him!
No, that would be too easy on him. I propose to cut off all this guy's means of livelihood in Ma Jialai.
The Moss family agrees.
The Hamad family agrees.
We agree too.
John, this is the wrath of people. From now on, you and the bitch beside you will not be able to earn a single cent in any industry in Ma Jialai. Even if you beg, you won't get a penny.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Of course. Pathetic commoners like you don't deserve to be in the same city with us.
The very air this person breathes is a sin, and the stench coming from him makes me sick.
Get out! Get out!
Fine. I hope you won't regret it.
I can't stand it anymore. Even if he lives today, he must be beaten half to death. You fools, what are you waiting for? Beat him!
Elder Bray has arrived!
Elder Bray! Elder Bray! Has the Count not come with you?
Is this how you welcome the Count?
There's a guy here claiming himself to be the Count. Don't worry. I'll deal with him right now.
What? An imposter?
Why have you turned your face away? It's too late to be afraid now.
Why are you silent now? Where's that arrogant, smug attitude from just now?
Bray, how dare you?
How dare you speak to Elder Bray like that? Kill him!
You scoundrel! Daring to be disrespectful to the Lord Count. You deserve to die.
We pay our respects to the Count.
What? He's the Count? Are you joking? Elder Bray, this isn't funny.
Shut up! Do you think I would mistake the Vampire King, Count John, for someone else?
Oh my god! He's actually the Count himself! What have I missed? You...
My dear, please forgive me for keeping one.
I should have thought about it. He's the Count. This is all a conspiracy he and Elder Bray have orchestrated.
Don't forget at the castle, you once tried to banish us.
Oh God! I've doubted the Count myself. I'm such a fool.
My lord, what shall we do with the Leon family?
My lord, here is the finger of God you required. Please forgive my disrespect.
Elder Bray, you said that obtaining the finger of God would make our family the premier nobility in Ma Jialai. You can't go back on your words.
I've never said that. I only said it would get the Count's attention. And now the Count is very attentive to Leon family.
I hereby declare that the Leon family no longer exists in this world, and I do not wish to see these two people again.
My lord, please forgive me.
No, this isn't fair. God, you can't do this to me.
People like you talk about fairness. That's really ironic.
Dear John, I know I was wrong. It was all Boris's idea. I love you, and you love me, don't you?
You don't deserve my love. Throw this woman into the blood pool. I want her to suffer the torment of being torn apart by evil spirits day and night.
As you command, my lord.
As for the rest of you, if I remember correctly, there were those who wanted to cut off all my means of survival in Ma Jialai.
My lord, we were all deceived by the Leons. Please, don't take it to heart.
I am willing to give up all my wealth, begging for the Count to spare my life.
Please, my lord, spare our lives!
How ironic. If I were not the Count, but just a commoner, as you called me, I would be dead by now. And yet you ask for my mercy? I do not wish to see these people again.
What?
My dear, what's wrong?
There's been an incident at the castle. I must hurry back.
My dear. Shirley, why are you here?
I had Gibbon find out what happened to Ross family. Wouldn't Lord Count want to know in advance?
Has something happened to Moore?
There is good news and bad news. The good news is that with the efforts of his supporters, Moore has been released and has regained control of the family.
And the bad news?
The bad news is that Harold and his supporters have launched a fierce counterattack, using the massive losses you caused Wraith with Moore's help as an excuse. The Ross family is now on the brink of bankruptcy.
How could this happen? Although Harold's character is questionable, his business acumen is top-notch.
It's all because of you. During Harold's reign, he invested almost all of the family's funds into the Leon family's enterprises, as was part of his deal with Wraith.
The Leon family no longer exists.
So is the money invested. John, you owe me another favor.
You're a cunning woman.
This is all Harold's fault. He must relinquish his position and take responsibility for the whole affair.
Harold is a fool. He deserves to die.
Shut up! If it weren't for Moore's poor decision-making, Harold wouldn't have made a deal with Wraith, and none of this would have happened. So Moore should be the one to take responsibility for this.
Moore is an idiot. He's the one who deserves to die.
Harold is a fool. He deserves to die.
Moore is an idiot. He's the one who deserves to die.
Everyone, shut up! Leon family is gone. We are on the brink of bankruptcy. Harold, is this the time to assign blame?
That's right. Whoever can save the family now is the one who should hold the position of power.
Father, are you able to do that now?
And you, what do you propose?
Of course. Gibbon promised me that if I gave up half of our assets, he would help us out of this crisis.
What? You want to collaborate with the Gale family?
Father, you taught me that there are no permanent friends, nor permanent enemies.
Gale families are archenemy. If they're offering help now, they must be plotting something big. You're dealing with the devil.
As long as there's profit, even if it's Satan from hell, I will smile and bring out the contract.
Harold, have you gone mad?
Father, you're getting old. Everyone here, whether you're my supporter or my opponent, is a member of the Ross family. You all have a duty and must contribute to the continuation of our family.
That's right. Now, besides Harold, no one else can lead the family through this. If anyone can, step forward. We will support him as the head of the family. If not, then everyone must agree with Harold's proposal. Otherwise, it's a betrayal to the family.
Father, you're ruining our family!
Bernice, you're finally back.
You still have the nerve to come back, Bernice, my daughter? For the sake of being a commoner, she sold all the businesses under her name.
Father, I didn't expect that you would stab your own daughter in the back at a critical moment.
Business is business, and family is family. They must not be confused. It's precisely because you are my daughter that I can't gamble with anyone's interests, especially on a bet that is meaningless and undoubtedly lost.
Father, you've disappointed me. How can you face my deceased mother with what you've done?
Miss Bernice, Ross family is at a critical juncture right now, and such talk is pointless unless you can lead the entire family out of this predicament.
I have 50 billion.
That was Ross family's money to begin with.
Harold, have you lost your mind? That's the money Bernice earned on her own. Are you trying to take even your daughter's money?
Bernice is a part of Ross family, and her money is naturally the family's money. Unless she can attract investment from outside, just like how I can get funds from the Gale family.
Grandfather, it's unfortunate to have him as my father and your son. Let's go and leave this place forever.
You can go, but you must leave the 50 billion that belongs to the family.
Harold, you're being outrageous.
Bernice, don't push me to disregard even the last shred of familial bonds.
So today, whoever can attract investment will be the one in charge of Ross family. Am I hearing it right?
Who do you think you are? What makes you think you can step in here?
I was wondering who it could be. Turns out it's you, John. This commoner can't be your trump card, can he?
John, this is a family matter.
My dear, from now on I will protect you and everything that's yours. Now, let me see which one is tired of living.
As expected, a commoner, a lowlife, speaking without thinking. Do you really think you can manage this?
You'd better shut that mouth of yours or I'll tear it apart.
How dare you! Guards, throw him out! Yes!
Everyone, stop! Mr. John, I apologize for the scene, but this really isn't the place for you.
Mr. Ross, I'm already aware of your family's situation. Rest assured I will handle all the issues.
John!
This is the biggest joke I've ever heard. Nobody thinking he can save us.
The last person who spoke to me like that could never see his next sunrise. I'm investing 100 billion into Ross family. I believe it would be more than enough to get you out of this mess.
What? 100 billion?
John, where did you get that money?
Don't you remember? Wraith spent 135 billion to give me the finger of God. This money has been transferred to me through Max.
A commoner claiming to have 100 billion? This is no longer a joke. It's an insult to Ross family. Throw him out, now! Wait, it's true. Mr. Max announced the investment of 100 billion into House Ross.
What? This is impossible.
That's right. Max announced a 100 billion investment in Ross family. We're saved.
It's all true.
Earlier, you said whoever can lead Ross family out of its predicament would be the new leader.
But you're not a Ross. You have no right.
True, but Bernice does.
Mr. John is Bernice's fiancée, so the new leader should be Bernice.
Grandpa!
So that's it. I understand now. This 100 billion was my doing. I had contacted Mr. Max before. He promised to help Ross family.
So Mr. Max was brought in by Mr. Harold. This makes so much more sense.
What kind of person is Mr. Max? How could he possibly give face to a nobody? This is all my effort.
Harold, you're truly shameless.
Father, what you're doing is a disgrace to our family.
It's pointless to talk unless you can bring Mr. Max here. Everything here is mine.
Are you looking for me?
Mr. Max. It really is Mr. Max.
Mr. Max, you finally come. This person named John is actually using your name to deceive us at our place. You must not let him off.
Really? Where is he?
You're late.
How dare you disrespect Mr. Max? Mr. Max, this guy here dares to claim the 100 billion you invested as his own.
Be quiet! How dare you defame Mr. John? This is outrageous! Seize him and beat him up! Kneel down!
I think it's most appropriate for you to handle it.
Harold has betrayed the honor of Ross family. I hereby declare...
It was Bernice who led Ross family out of its crisis. Here I propose that she will be the new leader. Who's with me?
We support Miss Bernice.
Harold, you idiot! Beaten by a woman? Pathetic! Shame on you!
I told you, Harold's sharpness is only suited for business. Anything else is just his smug little tricks.
I don't understand. Ross family was already on the brink of collapse. Where did Bernice get the money?
John! That's where...
John, you're saying that nobody helped Bernice? How is that possible?
This ends here. As long as John stays by Bernice's side, Gale family will never be able to bring down Ross family.
Who exactly is he?
I can't tell you his identity, but I can tell you this. Your family's downfall was entirely orchestrated by him.
What? He's that powerful?
Stay away from him. That's an order.
John!
Are you saying that Wraith Leon, along with the entire Leon family, has completely vanished?
Yes, Holy Master. Apart from Leon's, several noble families all disappeared on that night.
Betray me, side with the vampires, and then vanish collectively. What an irony.
Holy Master, Wraith's death is insignificant, but the downfall of Leon family has disrupted our plans.
Wraith is a good blade, but not the only one, nor the sharpest one.
Understood. I will contact Gale family right away.
Charlie's death, Wraith's disappearance, all of this is related to the vampires. I am certain that the new Vampire King is in Ma Jialai. Investigate this thoroughly.
Understood.
Lord Browning, Gibbon Gale from Gale family is here to see you.
I was just about to reach him out and he comes to me.
He said he knew the secret behind the disappearance of Leon family.
What? You mean that everything that happened to Leon family is related to someone named John?
This is absolutely reliable. Besides, the night Charlie died, he was there.
How do you know this?
I apologize, Mr. Browning. I cannot answer that question. But the information is absolutely reliable. Moreover, he is closely associated with Ross family. I can't let my sister get involved. With the Council's ways, it would only bring her trouble.
Who is this John?
Just an ordinary merchant who used to date Rachel. After disappearing for a year, he returned as a complete enigma.
An enigma? There's no room for such mystery figures in Ma Jialai.
My lord, still unable to fuse with the finger of God?
Progress is slow. The power of the finger of God is antagonistic to our vampire kind. Although I am different from the previous counts, it's not easy to completely integrate it.
My lord, there is no need to rush. After the last Holy Master and the previous Count perished together, the Council is at its wit's end. If not for the fear of the Holy Sword, we would have wiped them out long ago.
It is precisely because of the existence of the Holy Sword that we cannot let our guard down. As for the Council, it's time to consider dealing with them.
My lord, there's an invitation from Gale family.
Shirley? What does she want?
No, it's from Miss Gale's brother.
Gibbon?
My lord, Gibbon is too disrespectful. Choosing such a place for meeting is one thing, but he doesn't even come to greet you.
John, over here.
Gibbon, is this how the Gale family treats your guest? How dare you be so rude in front of Mr. John?
We would only show respect to the nobles. Commoners don't deserve even a glance from us, John. Have you ever been to such a fancy place for dinner before? Dazzled, right?
Did you invite me here just to say those things?
My sister asked me to be nice to you, which is why I invited you here to broaden your horizons. Order whatever you want. This is a rare opportunity for someone like you.
If Shirley isn't here, then I have no reason to stay.
You are John?
Who are you?
I sense the power of a holy artifact on him.
Let me introduce you to Lord Browning from the Council, the true initiator of this invitation.
Indeed. A single-fanged. You've got the instincts of a dog.
We have no affiliation with the Council.
Who do you think you are? A mere single-fanged. Do you even deserve Lord Browning's attention?
Impressive. No wonder you were accepted by the Ross family. Come, see me at the council tomorrow.
I don't understand.
Lord Browning sees your potential, so he's making an exception to recruit you. It's a tremendous honor. What a joke. When did Mr. John say he wanted to join the council? Are you saying no?
I'll give you one night to consider. Think it over. This is a rare opportunity.
No need. I don't want anything to do with the council.
Lord Browning, I've said before, this person isn't worth your attention.
In Ma Jialai, you are either a friend of the council or an enemy.
I never thought Gibbon would get involved with the council.
With the downfall of Leon family, the council needs to choose between Ross family and Gale family, as they want to implement their plan. Clearly, Gale family has the greater influence.
Could it be that Miss Gale?
From what just happened, it seems Shirley is unaware. It's all Gibbon's doing.
My lord, do you think the council has known your identity?
If they knew who I was, they wouldn't be foolish enough to invite me to join the council.
The council is full of hypocrites. Your refusal just now will surely lead to their retaliation. If that happens, I'm sure they won't be able to hurt you, even a tiny bit, but your father.
You're right. We need to arrange a safe place for my father as soon as possible.
My lord, I'll go and see what's going on. Need help?
Yes, I need your fang.
I knew you were up to something.
Go! This is how the council operates? Truly shameless.
You dare to refuse Lord Browning's invitation? As he said, if you're not our friend, you're our enemy.
You want to kill me? Where's Browning?
Dealing with someone like you doesn't require his personal involvement.
We'll give you one more chance. Pledge your loyalty to the council or else die.
A council as timid as rats. Do you even dare to negotiate with me?
Arrogant. Lowly commoners like you only deserve to be crushed under our feet.
I knew there was something off about you. Fire!
Wait! The intelligence was wrong. He's a vampire. Activate the holy ring!
I didn't expect that you integrate the holy ring into your right arm, creating a multiplier effect.
You figured it out too late.
It's a pity that your fusion with the holy ring isn't complete. So, it's a holy garment that allows you to conceal your fear. You two make quite the complementary duo.
The holy garment not only grants invisibility, but also masks any scent. You won't be able to track me. Let's see how you deal with us.
Enough playing. It's time to finish him off.
You're right about that. I'm indeed done playing. I know nothing about power.
That's impossible! How could you know where I am? Who the hell are you?
You've underestimated a vampire's sense of smell. Tell me, where's Browning?
You will never know!
You've got some courage. If you're not from the council, maybe we can be friends.
Mr. John, what just happened?
It's someone from the council. He wanted to kill me. You were hurt by the holy nail.
Mr. John, I knew you were strong, but I didn't expect you to be this powerful, to kill 4 council members like that.
Are you surprised? Browning didn't show up. We need to leave here immediately.
Right. Those were 4 of the council's elite. Even the finest of the vampires couldn't have defeated them this easily.
Huh?
I've been here all along. It's just that you're too dumb to find out. What?
Are you looking for me?
He pulled me into the bushes during the fight just now.
Impossible! The holy insect can create perfect illusions. Even the vampire king shouldn't be able to see through it.
The artifacts of the council are indeed formidable, but you rely on them too much. Do you know where your flaw lies? First, Bowman would never call me Mr. John in private. Second, you shouldn't show such excessive surprise at my strength, because it should be expected.
It seems I don't know you well enough, but so what? Just take a look at your heart.
This is the Void Holy Mark.
I admit you're impressive, but with the Void Holy Mark locking into you, you won't be able to escape the strike of the Holy Nail. The weak point of a vampire lies in his heart. Let's see how you escape this.
Lord Count, watch out!
This is impossible! You can't possibly catch the Holy Nail!
Are you done? Now it's my turn.
Get in the car.
It's Gibbon.
Tell Shirley to control her brother. Next time I won't go easy on him.
Damn it! This John is not a human at all! He's a damn vampire! Thanks to your information, I've lost 4 elite members. The Holy Master will kill me!
What? John is a vampire?
Not even the Holy Nail can hurt him. Which means he's not just any vampire. Wait.
My lord, watch out!
Bowman called him Lord. Does it mean he's the new vampire king?
What? John is the Count? No wonder he can make the Leon family vanish. I should have thought of that. Only the Vampire King can do that.
I need to inform Holy Master as soon as possible.
Can Holy Master kill him?
Now is not the time to declare war on the vampires. I need to report this to Holy Master. Suspend the plan and temporarily withdraw from Ma Jialai if necessary. Huh?
Wait.
What are you doing?
You mean Holy Master do not want a war with the vampires?
Certainly not. The Council suffered heavy losses in the last battle. It would be unwise to go to war with the vampires now. That's why we want to take over Ma Jialai and build up our strength.
The Council is a bunch of cowards. Holy Master must never know about this. Mr. Browning, you've lost 4 elite members of the Council and didn't even touch a hair of John. Do you think Holy Master will spare you?
Holy Master will definitely not spare me!
Therefore, we must use our own strength to kill John. And by that time, Holy Master will not only forgive you, but also treat you as the hero of the Council.
But our enemy is the Count, the Vampire King. It's not going to be easy.
Don't forget this. He was a human once, and I know his foster father lived in the slums.
What are you thinking, darling?
I'm thinking about our future, and the future of Ma Jialai. Huh? What? My father is missing?
Lord Count, we want to transfer Kevin to a safe place as you requested, but he was unwilling to leave here. I didn't dare to insist, but today when I came again...
Father adopted me when I was a child. Nothing bad can happen to him. Check thoroughly. I must find out who took him.
I've already sent people to investigate, but this place is very remote, and it was nighttime, with few people coming and going. I'm afraid we won't get any useful leads in a short time.
Sir, we found a note in the room. Someone must have left it in there on purpose.
It looks like an address, and it says come alone.
It's Browning. He wants to be dead.
I'm gathering everyone together. We will definitely rescue your father.
No need. I alone am enough to deal with him. Tell me, where is that place?
That's an abandoned castle of the Gale family. Without someone to lead the way, even you could get lost.
Why does he hate me so much? Is it because of you?
Perhaps. Gibbon has always been the most dazzling presence in Ma Jialai. and perhaps your arrival made him feel overshadowed.
Because I was once a lowly commoner, as you call it?
In the eyes of some, status is a mountain that cannot be moved no matter how hard you try. If you really do it, it will bring endless resentment. Stupid, right? John.
Huh?
Promise me you won't hurt him.
I've requested 8 elite members from the Holy Master for this mission, and I've made thorough preparations. Do not worry too much.
But your opponent is the Count, King of the Vampires.
This holy lance, though not as powerful as the Holy Master's sword, is also a bane to vampires. As long as we stab it into John's heart, even the Vampire King cannot escape death.
Will that be easy?
If he means that much to John, they shall not be difficult.
The terrain of this ancient castle is indeed very complex. If it weren't for you to lead the way, it would be very difficult to find someone here.
This ancient castle was prepared by the Gale family in the early years to resist invaders, so it's meant to be complex. After the war ended, we abandoned this place.
Where's Kevin?
The rooms here are quite small, with only the main hall being more spacious and suitable for negotiations. I think that's where he should be.
Kevin!
Run, John! It's a trap! Ah! Even you are the Count. The holy water will still weaken your powers. This time, let me see how you will escape. John, you're finally in my hands.
Gibbon, what do you think you're doing? He's the Count, the Vampire King.
So what? He's still a lowly commoner in my eyes. And you, Shirley, how could you be with someone like this? I absolutely forbid such being to defile the noble bloodline of the Gale family.
Gibbon, you're insane.
Stop her! Kill him! Dead! This commoner has finally dead. What Count? What Vampire King? It's just a joke.
Is that what you wish for?
Get out of here!
I once swore I'd never consume human blood if not necessary. But you've succeeded in stirring my wrath.
No way. Your power should have been weakened by the holy water. How can you still have such great strength?
Your holy water has failed.
Stop him!
Hey!
That's so horrible. Is he a devil?
Now it's your turn.
Stop it, or I will kill him!
Browning, what are you doing? He's just an ordinary civilian. Would the Council's blade truly be turned against a mere civilian?
People in this world say we vampires are devils, and your council are the heroes who exorcise them. But with your actions now, who is the real devil?
Demon, hero, don't you get it? Those are just the fantasies of foolish people. Our council is merely using your names to achieve our own ends.
Well said. So you think I'd surrender just for the sake of a hostage?
I'm willing to take that risk. After all, this old man once saved your life.
As I thought. I still can't bring myself to do it. Fine, you win. What do you want to do?
It's simple. Gibbon, give him the holy water.
You should know it's useless to me.
The king of the vampires is powerful indeed. Even drenched in holy water, it has no effect. But if you drink it, I doubt it'll be as harmless.
If I drink it, will you let him go?
You don't have a choice. I'll admit, you're formidable. But being pierced through the heart by the holy lance, even the progenitor of the vampires won't survive.
Haven't you noticed? None of your holy relics works for me.
That's impossible!
People like you don't even deserve to go to hell. I will imprison your soul in the blood pool forever.
Finger of God? Could it be the finger of God? This can't be. Absolutely impossible!
Now it's your turn.
Stay away from me! Don't come closer!
John, please. For my sake, spare him this once. After all, he's the future hope of the Gale family.
Surely, such a person will only lead the Gale family to destruction.
No! He's my younger brother, after all. John, please. I beg you.
I don't want to see him never again.
Gibbon, you're leaving Ma Jialai tomorrow. I've arranged everything for you.
No! I haven't lost. John killed Browning, Holy Master's most trusted right-hand man. This time he'll have no excuse.
Gibbon, why do you have to be so stubborn? Do you really want to destroy the entire Gale family?
The only one who wants to destroy the family is you. Guards, take her away!
What are you doing? Are you trying to rebel?
Haven't you noticed? The Gale family is no longer under your control.
Let go of me. Gibbon, you bastard! Let me go right now!
John, this time I will make sure you're utterly destroyed.
What? Browning is dead?
John is the Count, the new Vampire King. Mr. Browning sought a truce, yet John mercilessly killed him.
How could that be? Browning had the Holy Lance. Even the Vampire King shouldn't have been able to kill him so easily.
Mr. Browning mentioned something about the Finger of God before his death.
The Finger of God? Could it be that he's fused with it? No. If so, the Holy Lance would be completely ineffective against him.
Exactly. I distinctly saw his blood on the lance.
That must be it. He likely hasn't fully integrated with it yet.
Holy Master, John has openly defied you this time. He also asked me to deliver a message, demanding that you and the Council surrender immediately, or he'll destroy everyone.
Gibbon, save your embellishments. I know you're trying to use me for your revenge, but I'm no fool. However, if he has indeed merged with the Finger of God, he cannot be allowed to exist. Otherwise, the Council will lose any power to resist the vampires.
The Holy Sword!
My lord, are you all right?
The Holy Lance is indeed a peerless artifact among the holy relics. If I hadn't integrated a part of the Finger of God, the consequences would be unimaginable.
Is it that powerful?
Certainly. The Holy Lance is second only to the Holy Sword.
The Holy Sword.
Huh?
John, not expecting me, huh?
How dare you call me?
Why not? I admit that you're formidable, but those around you may not be as capable as you are. Guess who this is?
John, don't worry about me. Go!
Tomorrow night in the Council, let's put an end to this. If you don't show up, don't expect ever to see Bernice again.
Bernice!
John, Gibbon has gone mad. If it weren't for Elder Bray's intervention, I'd still be imprisoned in the manor.
Gibbon kidnapped Bernice.
What? He kidnapped Bernice? That's impossible. Even with all the power of the Gale family, it's still impossible to take someone away from the heavily guarded Watt Castle.
It's the Council. Michelson himself gave the order.
Michelson?
It's no secret that you acquire the Finger of God, but as a vampire, we are unable to integrate with it, so Michelson wouldn't have cared previously.
It's Gibbon. He knew that the Holy Lance couldn't harm John last night.
The coexistence of the Council and the vampires is essential. Without the vampires, the Council's significance would be greatly diminished. Of course, without the Council, the higher-ups would form another organization to counter the vampires. So Michelson is getting anxious.
But now I possess the ability to integrate the finger of God, which is the last thing Michelson wants to see.
Yes. This means that the holy relics have lost their effect on you. Without the ability to resist the vampires, he would lose his value even if you don't wage war against the Council.
But there's only one finger of God.
So, the only one he wants to kill is the Count.
Bray, the plan against the Council begins.
Please be assured, my lord, everything is ready.
John, are you going to declare war on the Council?
Before that, we must rescue Bernice.
Huh. Miss Bernice, no offense. It's just that I need the cooperation of you and your family.
Stop dreaming. John will never come. You can't use me to get what you want.
Please rest assured, Holy Master. John is very fond of her and will definitely come.
How is everything going?
Everything has been arranged according to your instructions. We will not fail this time.
Is everything ready?
Yes. Everything is fully prepared. We will definitely catch them off guard.
John, you coward! Do you only know how to hide behind these minions?
Gibbon, I've spared your life twice, and yet here you are, failing to cherish the chance. Where is Michelson? Is this how he greets his guests?
Who do you think you are to deserve a personal reception by the Holy Master?
Michelson. Michelson, I'm here. Are you just going to hide in the shadows and quietly watch your members die one by one?
Want to see the Holy Master? Let's see what you've got.
Elder, can this really work?
The Count himself acts as bait to lure everyone out, which gives us the perfect opportunity to rescue Bernice. As long as we save Bernice, the plan can be fully executed. I didn't expect the Council to have such a grand haul.
Even if Michelson is inside, there shouldn't be anyone here. We need to be careful.
Huh? Damn it! We've been tricked.
Hey!
Stop! Hey!
Huh? What a tricky bastard, disappearing in a flash.
Seems there's a hidden door. Forget it. Let's go and meet this holy master.
Watch out. I'll go and check. It's Browning.
Damn it! We've been played!
Elder Bray, you should have at least notified me of your arrival at the council. I would have prepared a feast to welcome you.
Michelson, there's no need for such pretense. We both know what's in each other's hearts. You can fool others, but you can't fool yourself.
Well said. If I had to choose someone from the vampires that I like, I'd pick you. You're a smart person, and talking to a smart person is never a waste of words.
What are you trying to say? That I should surrender?
Of course not. The vampires and the council have never been enemies. We should be excellent partners, don't you think?
What's your point exactly?
Ray, speaking of contribution, not a single one of your kind can surpass you. John, a man who was once a lowly commoner, only became a count by a mere stroke of luck, and now he's above you. Can you really accept that?
Keep talking.
Did I not make myself clear? You are the most qualified person to be the king among the entire vampires. Why should you submit to others?
Elder Bray, don't listen to him. He's trying to drive a wedge between you and John.
You should know, I don't hate the vampires. My one and only target is John. As long as he's eliminated, you can be the king of the vampires, and I will even give up Ma Jialai.
In the end, it's all about fearing the Count. You fear that once he integrates with the finger of God, the Council will lose all its value for leverage.
I take back what I just said. Clearly, you are not smart enough. Looks like my plan is working. Your Count has taken the bait. He wanted to use himself to lure me out, but I was also eager to use a lure to finish him off once and for all.
The Count will not die.
Is that so? I wonder if you still have the chance to meet him again.
Hey!
No wonder you're the elder of the vampires. Your powerful mental strength can even control the council's men. However, what if there were more of them? Blood dance! A worthy elder of the vampires, tricky as it is.
This is the Holy Chain.
Your knowledge is indeed vast as an elder of the vampires. Then you should know it has a natural suppression over your kind. And there's no way you can break free.
With me here, none of you can harm Elder Bray.
Since Miss Shirley has chosen her side, let's give her what she wants.
Yes!
Huh?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
John! Elder Bray's in danger!
I'm fine, my lord.
Is this the Holy Chain?
Count John. Nice to meet you. Are you pleased with this welcome gift?
I've heard that the Council is wealthy and powerful, but I think it's just so-so. Holy Master, it seems you've been deceived. This chain is gilded, not solid gold.
My lord, I messed up. Miss Ross is still with them. Huh?
You are indeed interrogating the finger of God, and you've even managed to tear apart the Holy Chain.
John? I didn't expect you to be so foolish, knowingly walking into a trap. Today is your doom.
Gibbon, you are insane!
You are right. Today, only one of us will walk away alive. Go get them! Ah! Kill them!
Hey! Now that I know you've interrogated the finger of God, do you think I would use an ordinary holy array against you?
My lord, we can't hold on much longer.
You lot? I can handle you all by myself.
Stop! Ha! Holy Master, Bernice has been taken away by them! Ah!
Hey! Your opponent is me. The armor of God.
That's right. With this armor, I will be almost like God. John, the Vampire King, how will you stand against me? Supreme form of vampires, Crimson Satan. Very well. Then I will see who is superior. The ultimate techniques of the Council or those of the vampires. What?
Even the armor of God can be melted? John, which stage has your integration reached?
It's the stage you've always feared, of course. Michelson, whatever occurred today was all part of my plan. The armor of God is your most powerful protection. Without it, you're like an armadillo without its shell.
Is that so? Check this out!
The Holy Sword!
John!
Darling, sorry for being late.
I'm not afraid of death. What scares me is not being able to die with you.
Is this the Holy Sword? I can feel tremendous power emanating from it.
The awakening of the Holy Sword takes time. We must stop him before that happens. Kill him. We must not allow the Holy Sword to awaken.
Is it over?
Get down. This is the power of the Holy Sword, truly terrifying. We are utterly defenseless before it. It's indeed a relic that could slay the former Count. The Holy Sword is not fully awakened yet. We still have a chance.
You're no match for him. Let me handle this. Is this your biggest reliance? I don't think it's that impressive.
The form of the Crimson Satan consumes a tremendous amount of power. You won't be able to do it again. This time, let's see how you escape the judgment of the Holy Sword.
Just as we feared, the Count hasn't fully integrated with the finger of God. He's no match for the Holy Sword.
So, that's the power of the Holy Sword.
Elder, what's going on? John's movements are getting slower and slower.
He must be exhausted. I see. This is the most formidable aspect of the Holy Sword. It can gradually drain its opponent's strength. If this continues, the Count won't be able to hold out. I've always wondered why the previous Count, who was far more powerful than the previous Holy Master of the Council, ended up perishing together. Now, the secret of the Holy Sword's power is revealed here.
Figure it out finally? But it's too late. The longer we fight, the more it favors me. John, today is your doom. I am not the previous Holy Master. I won't give you a chance to catch your breath. This time, you won't even have the opportunity to take me down with you. Go to hell!
John!
Self-sacrifice. Bray, a sinner discarded by God. And yet you would sacrifice yourself for others.
Ray, hang in there. I'll definitely save you.
It's useless. Once a vampire is stabbed by the Holy Sword, they will turn to dust. But you are different, John. You have the abilities and qualities that no other Count has ever had. You must lead our kind forward.
Hang in there, Bray! I command you to hold on!
John, I've always treated you as my own child. But as for the road ahead, you'll have to walk it alone. John, I hope you won't blame me. Young man, I wonder what kind of strength has kept you going until now. On behalf of the vampires, I swear that from this day forward, we will forever be loyal to our king. My lord, what are your plans after revenge?
I haven't thought about it yet. What about you?
After years of constant warfare, I am tired. I wonder, why can't we, vampires, coexist with humans? We were all human once. Why must we fight to the death?
Ray, I will definitely fulfill your wish, and bring about peaceful coexistence between humans and vampires.
Peaceful coexistence between humans and vampires. What a ridiculous and naive thought. In the eyes of vampires, humans are nothing more than a source of blood, a mere food supply. Yet you want coexistence. What a joke.
Even a vampire would think this way, but as the Holy Master of the Council who is supposed to be the guardian of the human world, don't you feel ashamed?
Why should I? To me, you are nothing but stepping stones for my climb to the higher echelons.
So in your eyes there is no difference between humans and vampires?
Of course, vampires are the ladder to my glory, and these commoners are merely sacrificial pawns. They should be honored to be used by me.
You deserve death.
It's awake. The Holy Sword is fully awakened, and everything is about to end. Let's see who can save you this time. Ma Jialai is mine.
Huh? Bernice! Bernice, why? Why did you do that? Why were you so foolish?
Mr. Bray said that the Holy Sword must not be tainted with human blood. That's the only way to break the power of the Holy Sword. My dear, this is also what a wife should do, isn't it?
No. No, I won't let this happen. I'll find a way to save you.
No, my dear. I love you, but I don't want to become a vampire. I would end up hating you for it. I don't want to watch my loved ones pass away one by one over an eternity. That's too painful. Surely, I know you love John just as much as I do. Perhaps even more. Promise me that you will love and take care of him in the time to come.
He's yours. He will always be yours.
Foolish woman.
Someone like you has no right to mock Bernice. Her soul is 100 times purer than yours.
How ironic. A vampire discussing souls with me. Now let's see who else can save you. This can't be. Have you fully integrated with the finger of God? Holy light. That's impossible. How can there be holy light on a vampire?
Don't you understand? I found my own soul.
Impossible. How could a vampire possibly have a soul?
That's the difference between me and the previous counts. I am a vampire with a soul, Michelson. Don't you see? You were never my match from the beginning. Everything you knew was just an illusion I wanted you to believe.
How can this be? Vampires are supposed to be soulless. What would a vampire with a soul even be? This is impossible. Impossible.
What a fool. From the moment you abandoned your faith, the Holy Sword had become a tool of lamentation in your hands.
No way! You're lying! You stupid sword! How dare you betray me! I am your master!
You're wrong. The moment you stabbed a human you were supposed to protect, you were forsaken by God. Your soul began to decay, and you lost the right to wield the Holy Sword.
No! That's not true. None of this is real. Ha! Huh? This is impossible. I am the Holy Master, the Master of the Holy Sword. None of this is real.
To guard the people alongside holy relics was your supreme honor. Yet you, for personal gain, utterly betrayed God's trust and cast away your own soul.
No! All of this is mine. Either God or glory. That's just a deception by the powerful. Merely a tool to consolidate imperial power.
That's why they won't last. You should have held on to your faith, but sadly you chose to join them in their corruption.
Huh? What do you know? What Bray wants is impossible to achieve, and what the former Holy Master desires is equally unattainable. Vampires can never coexist with humans. This world is not inhabited by just one vampire, nor is there only one council. This war will continue for thousands, or even tens of thousands of years.
Then let it begin with me, changing this world, bit by bit.
Naive!
At this point, are you still planning to resist stubbornly?
What if I've lost the Holy Sword? You still can't defeat me.
Are you looking for this?
Huh? How did it end up in your hands? And why is it empty?
Browning once told me a secret, that during the time when the old Holy Master and the previous Count perished together, you were present and collected something.
Traitor!
You wrong him. He only knew you acquired something, but didn't know what it was. Just now, while you were fighting, I glanced through your diary and discovered that the Holy Master's greatest wish was to become a vampire.
Gibbon, how dare you betray me?
Today I witnessed the power of the Vampire King. It was so immense. If I could possess such power, the whole world would bow down to my feet. Irony, isn't it? You've secretly preserved the blood of the previous Count.
What? He kept the blood of the previous Count? Then wouldn't that mean he could become...
That's right. He wants to become the Vampire King. But he's too greedy to give up his position in the council, so he's been searching for a way to gain the power of a vampire and wield holy relics. A perfect solution to have it both ways.
Gibbon, I'll kill you! You drank the blood from the bottle!
I fulfilled your dream for you. Go with your bride in peace.
Gibbon, you're insane! Drinking the blood of the previous Count will turn you into a vampire!
Since you become a member of the vampires, now come and bow down to the Count. Bowman, you're so naive and pitiable. By drinking the blood of the previous Count, I've acquired his power. I'm now the true king of the vampires. He should bow down to me.
How dare you! Hey!
The previous Count sat on the throne for a century. How could his power be comparable to a mere single-fanged like you? Even you're no match for me.
How ironic that old vampires have dreamed of becoming humans again, while a human goes to great lengths to become a vampire, Gibbon. You claim it's for the glory of the Gale family, yet now you've tarnished it yourself.
Silence! I now possess supreme power, and my word is law. Who dares to defy me? John, today I will make sure you, this lowly commoner, die here forever! How is this possible? Why can't you use a holy sword?
Gibbon!
I now possess the power of both the vampires and the holy relics. I am now a demigod among mortals. All things must obey my command.
Ironic. How ironic.
Gibbon!
My lord, we have finally won.
But even now I cannot bring people back from the dead, Bernice. I should have told you all of this. This is...
That's right! I lied! That wasn't the last potion. This one is. Bernice can still be saved.
Where are you going?
You killed Gibbon, my only brother. I can't forgive you for that. But I also can't bring myself to kill you. So, I have no choice but to leave you, leave Ma Jialai, and leave this place filled with heartache.
Ugh.
Thank you all for joining us at John and Bernice's wedding. Let's give a round of applause to celebrate the union of two lovers who have finally become a married couple.
John, even though I won't be able to be with you until the end of your life, for the time we have left, I will love you with my whole life.
Bernice, though I am not sure if I can ever become human again, I can assure you that you and only you will be the love of my life.
John, I will never let you off the hook. Never, ever.